Think bigger or die small. Think bigger or die small. Not just a phrase, a declaration, a choice, a boundary line between those who live with vision and those trapped by limitation, between legacy and regret, between a life ignited by purpose or extinguished by fear. You were not designed to whisper your dreams. You were born to roar, but most people shrink. They settle for less, living in the shadow of their own potential, boxed in by the walls they never dared to dismantle. This is your moment, the crossroads where comfort meets courage, where the safe road ends and the wild path begins. To think bigger is to embrace discomfort, to stare into uncertainty and say, "I will build anyway." To reject the mediocre life that society offers you and craft an existence bursting with meaning. History's giants, Carnegie, Edison, Ford, Disney, they all dared to think bigger. When everyone else saw obstacles, they saw opportunity. When others whispered, they roared visions that changed the world. These men and women didn't shrink from their dreams because they understood one brutal truth. Small thinking is a slow death. It's the quiet surrender to a life half-lived. The betrayal of everything inside you that knows you were meant for more. When you think small, you shrink your influence, your impact, your income, your happiness, everything you desire. But to think bigger is to live on a higher plane. It's to see beyond your current reality and imagine what could be if you broke every chain that binds you. It's to plant a flag on the summit of your highest mountain, even if the climb is steep and the air thin. To think bigger requires mental rebellion, breaking free from limiting beliefs that cage your mind. It demands resilience against the voices that say, "You can't, you're not enough, this is as good as it gets." Those voices are the enemy. They are the jailers of your soul. But here's what separates the great from the average. The great stare down those lies and refuse to blink. They double down on vision, clarity, and relentless action. Because thinking bigger isn't enough without the discipline to build, the courage to fail, and the persistence to rise every time you fall. You want to create a legacy? You want to change your life? No, transform it. Then think bigger than your fears. Bigger than your doubts, bigger than your current circumstances, bigger than the opinions of those who never dreamed as loudly as you do. Because the size of your dreams dictates the size of your destiny. Small thoughts yield small lives. Bold, expansive thinking produces lives that echo through history. It's time to stop shrinking to fit your environment. It's time to stretch until you're uncomfortable. It's time to rewrite your mental script with bigger words, bigger visions, bigger goals. Think bigger or die small isn't just a warning, it's a call to arms. A call to rise above the mundane, to build a life so grand that it commands attention, respect, and admiration. But it starts in your mind, the battlefield of belief, clarity, and vision. Every success story begins with a thought so vivid and massive, it breaks the limits of reality. So, what will your thought be? Will it be small, cautious, and easy? Or will it be bold, disruptive, and unstoppable? The choice is yours. The world doesn't reward those who play it safe. It rewards the thinkers who dare, the doers who persist, the visionaries who refuse to be small. Think bigger because your future self is watching, waiting for you to claim the life you deserve. Think bigger because small thinking is a slow death. Think bigger because this is your moment to rise. And when you do, you won't just survive, you will conquer.